All righty. Good afternoon, everybody. It is Robin. It's 1 o'clock. So, you know what that means? It is time for your girl to go live. So, I am so excited. I don't know about you, but Resurrection Sunday was amazing. I thank God so much for, I thank God so much for all the souls that came to the altar. To God be the glory. Those of us in church leadership, we have spent weeks and weeks and weeks getting ready for Resurrection Sunday. So, what a blessing to have souls come to the altar. But one of the things I want to talk about today is now what? Now that people have come to the altar, they've joined church, how do we keep them connected? Well, go ahead and share with your friends and let them know that I am on. We're talking Let's Talk Church, because this is going to be really, really good. It's so important that we have a plan, a strategy in place, so that those very people that we spent all that time getting ready for, that they don't walk right back out the back door. Yes, membership retention needs to be more of a focus for your ministry. I'm telling you, I work with churches all across the country, and they always have a plan for music, right? They always have a plan for what's going to happen in the pulpit, but they typically cannot tell me the plan for membership retention. They'll say, well, we have a ministry assimilation team, and it's their job to do that. No, it is the responsibility of the team. You all know I teach in my book, How to Wow Your Guests. It's the same thing. We want to wow those that become new members as well. So I got a few points so that I can help you with that on today. I see you. Somebody on Instagram is saying, yep, they had souls saved at their church on yesterday. To God be the glory. We had 50 that came to the altar at my church. So I thank God for that. And one of my other clients reached out to me and said that they had well over 70. So again, to God be the glory. But again, keeping those 70, those 50, even if it's one, you want to make sure that we keep that one. All right. So today, that's what I'm talking about is now what? So one of the first things, again, it's really important the impression that we give. The first thing you need to make sure as it relates to retaining those people that came to the altar is revisit your new members process. We've been out of the sanctuary for 2 years. We've been doing everything virtually. What is your process in the back? I worked with a church client recently. They had me come 4 different times to work with their first impression teams. Why? So that we could polish them up. We could refresh their memory as to what the expectations are as it relates to hospitality. Well, it's the same thing. We talked with the new members ministry. What is your process? Does it still even work in this day and time, right? People aren't going to join church and then sit in an assimilation room for 30 minutes for you to get all this data that you don't need, right? You need their name, you need their email address. That's really about it. You can get their home address if you just need it, but how often are you going to mail them letters, right? You need their email addresses, right? How many kids they have, what school they go to. You don't need all of that right up front. That data is not necessary on that very first Sunday. Part of your assimilation process can be a formal intake system that happens when they come back for their intake process. So listen, I'm jumping ahead. I get so excited. But you want to make sure, my point is that you make a great first impression in the new members process. Yes. I don't want you to just have bean counters back there, fill this form out. No, I still want the love going on in that new members room. I want them to be paired up with a buddy that's going to check on them, right? We have to think hospitality still, even in that room. Now, number two is you need to make membership retention a priority. Think about once they join, once they go in that room, we've given them lots of love and hospitality. What can we do to create a connection? I teach this whole 7 touch process. I'm not going to go into it right now, but how do you create connection? They had a spiritual connection which is why they wanted to be a part of your ministry, right? But we want to make sure they have a personal connection. I teach this as a part of my leadership trainings, that it is your members that build a relationship with one another. They're the ones that make each other feel special. They are the ones that makes each other feel connected. All the members can't be connected to the pastor. The pastor didn't have that kind of time. Literally, I was out on Saturday getting Easter basket stuff for a couple of the little young girls that have connected to me, right? I don't have any children. And, I always laugh and say that I'm not really kid friendly, right? That's just never been one of my things. But I love mentoring little girls. And so they're connected. They're drawn to me. And so nobody had to tell me to do it. It was Resurrection Sunday. And in their little minds, it was Easter. So I wanted to make sure that when they saw Miss Robin, that I had a little basket for them. It's those type of connections as senior leaders that we make, that's going to make other leaders step up, and it's going to make members feel connected. I'm telling you, I am helping you guys on today. Think about the process, all right? So here are my points. Make membership retention a priority. You need a team. Do not just give this to one person to be over all new members. There's no way. That's just like making the pastor over it. One person cannot be solely responsible for connecting with all of the new members. It needs to be a team. And then you find the strengths of the team. Somebody might be good at making calls. Somebody might be good at, receiving new members. Look, I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all one of my 7 touch strategies is that you send them an invite for next Sunday, even though they're new members. You're sending them an invite. Listen, when I connect with the shopping malls, the different stores that I like, they send me communication that says, "Hey, we want you to come back." Yeah, so that's one of the strategies that I teach as one of the 7 touches. So you need someone assigned to do that. You need a team to do this. Number 3, you need strategies that allow you to measure their success. Listen, you guys, we got to stop just doing what we've always done. All right. You have to inspect what you expect. Ask new members when you went through the process, did you enjoy the touches? Did you feel connected? What could we have done that was better, right? To make your connection even better. All right? Think about it. And then be open. Number 4 is it needs to be ever evolving. If you've got a new members pastor, an assimilation pastor that says, you know what, this is our process, we don't deviate from it, get rid of them. I'm telling you, get rid of them. Times have changed. If they've got a 2-page form that the new members need to fill out, get rid of them. I'm telling you, if they're not open to a new process, you ought to be sending them a link anyway, right? Send the new members a link with all of that information later. Look, see, I'm telling y'all my touches. I told you I got 7 touches. So you connect with them during the week. That's how engagement works, right? So I'm not going to keep you guys long. I promised this was going to be a short training, but I just couldn't let Resurrection Sunday happen and hear all the successes that churches are having and not give you in a way, right? So that you could help them to do to feel connected, but to help your leaders even do better than what you expect. So I've got it teaching those of you that are watching me on Facebook and YouTube. Let me see. I thought I had it. I guess I don't. But I've got this training. I want you to go to my website, thewearagency.com. Look, I can put that up for you. Go to thewearagency.com and look at the top of my website. It says courses. Yes. Click there. I have got a course called 17 Ways to Wow and Welcome New Members. Y'all type that in there for me on Instagram. I see, hey, Pastor Baker, glad to see you on. Pastor Welton, glad to see you, sir. I see you, Sean, bless you, sir. I see you, Pastor Timothy Farmer. God bless you. I see my sister is on. Shannon, I love you, girl. Hey there, it says from Sandy. Glad to see you guys on. But go to my website. Oh, I see you guys. All my comments coming in. I see you, Sharon Manzi. Oh, you guys are great. Kim is on. I love it. Go to my website, thewearagency.com. At the top, you'll see courses, and it's 17 ways to wow and welcome new members. In this training, I have what you should do over the course of 3 days, 72 hours to wow and welcome your new members. Don't let Sunday just be the climax, right? No, Sunday should be the beginning. And this works for every Sunday, not just Resurrection Sunday, but the Sunday that your new member joins. Yes, the 72 hours after that, I'm teaching you how to build up those 3 days to make them say, oh my God, I am so glad that I partnered with this ministry. When I sign up for websites, when I'm shopping online, they send me stuff. They connect with me. They keep the engagement going well beyond when I initially connected. And that's what we have to do as ministries. Now, some of you may be saying, well, we do that, Elder Robin. We send them a welcome letter. Listen, I have mail upstairs on my kitchen table or on my counter that I have not opened in probably 4 days, maybe even longer, because everything that I need to pay, I do it online. And so I get my notifications online and I pay it online. So I'm not eager to open up mail. So though you're sending a letter, I wouldn't know it. In fact, I may not even see it until the next week. So sending a letter it can be a touch, but it's not an ideal touch. All right. We have to be connected. That's why I was saying that you want to have a membership team. They need to be relevant. Sending out a letter is irrelevant. All right. You got to stay up to date. Just ask Blockbuster. You know, Blockbuster didn't really go out of business because they wouldn't, go into the world of online videos. That's not why they became extinct. Netflix actually went to Blockbuster, just like I'm coming to y'all. Netflix went to Blockbuster and said, listen, here's a better way to be relevant in this day and time. Let's make this happen. And Blockbuster got greedy and said, listen, we can create our own system. So they were open, just like you all are. They were open. Yeah, you're right. Times are changing. But instead of going with someone that knew what they were doing, Blockbuster said, no, we got this. And what happened? By the time Blockbuster tried to put the systems together, they tried to create the technology, Netflix had already come in like a flood. Come on, y'all. And they had taken over. And we know Netflix, their business model changed. Initially, Netflix, when you got a Netflix account, you were able to order DVDs, right? So Blockbuster said, well, we got all of these tapes. We'll figure out the technology to make them into DVDs and then to send them out to our subscribers. Well, they could never figure out the technology to do it because it was more than just taking a tape and making it a DVD, right? Netflix not only had the technology to take that tape, make it a DVD, allow you to order it, keep it for like a week. I don't know, Shannon, how long could you keep them? I've forgotten now, but you could keep the DVD for like a week, send it back, and get some others. Then, of course, they grew, and now Netflix is an entire channel that you can watch videos and movies on demand, as well as documentaries and everything else. And where's Blockbuster, y'all? Nowhere, out of the picture. And that's how your ministry is going to be if you stay stuck in the past. All right. So I don't want that to happen to you. So go to my website, thewearagency.com. At the top, it says courses. Click that and you will see 17 ways to wow and welcome. I'm giving you the tools that you can give to your team. The video is all of 45 minutes. It's really short, but it is powerful. It has got strategies that you need that you can implement right away. A lot of free strategies. There's some systems that you'll need to buy, but it's going to be well worth the investment. All right. So again, don't let Resurrection Sunday be in vain. You've got new members. Make sure that they get to experience the new you. All right. God bless you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. Any questions? Let me see. Do you have any info on new ministry starting out? You need this training. I'm telling you, this training is for ministries of all sizes. Listen, we're all starting over, right? Sunday literally was the first Sunday for a lot of churches to be back in their building since COVID. But even if you've been back, you still need, I bet you, I've been doing this, you guys, 17 years or so. I've been working with ministries, and most ministries do not focus on membership retention until it's a problem. Yeah, the time to get ready is before it's a problem. You need to put your focus on it, your attention on it. Focus is an acronym. My pastor teaches FOCUS. The F stands for first things first, and the O stands for other things second. Yes, people. We are in the people business. We are hope dealers. Come on, y'all. We are hope dealers. So we got to make sure that the main reason why we exist, the Bible teaches us that we are supposed to go ye therefore. We're supposed to make disciples, not members. We understand that we make members so that we can just keep track of everybody, right? But our goal is to take those members and make them disciples. Well, you'll never get them to the discipleship stage if you can't keep them as members. And that's what this teaching teaches you. All right. So check that out on my website. Thank you guys. Any more questions? I see you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Woo. We did this in 16 minutes. Aren't y'all proud of your girl? Listen, thank you guys. I will be back on Wednesday. So don't miss out on Wednesday's training. Again, thank you guys. I see the hearts. I see the love. You guys are such a blessing. I see the sales coming through. Thank you guys so much. You are a tremendous blessing. This teaching is going to be a blessing for your ministry. I promise you that.